Hello guys, good day. This is Anna of Reinforcement Club. Today we are going to talk about why Filipino families prioritize college degrees. So, finishing college or at least having a college diploma is important to every Filipinos for several key reasons. I remember my dad and my friends' parents way back in college though. My dad told me, I could mess up anything else except my education. I must finish my course. And he required me to give him at least just a passing grade. I don't have to be an A student. As long as I finish my degree, then I'm good to go. I can do anything I want. As to my friends way back in college, their parents are working overtime to send them to school, and they were also willing to be in debt in order to pay those tuition fees. Our parents, even my dad, do this sometimes. That they're willing to get a loan to pay our education. That's how dedicated we are of getting a college degree. And the number one reason why we believe college education is important to every Filipino families is that the job market in the Philippines is highly competitive, and having a college degree often serves as just a minimum qualification for most professional roles in the Philippines. In business, healthcare, engineering, IT, having a college degree is already an edge. And we also believe, Filipino communities, that having a college degree will give us a better job security, and we can access higher paying jobs when we have a college degree. And living in the Philippines, every family, every individual must have as much as possible, good financial stability, which is crucial in order to support families and at least improve our standards of living. When you are an ordinary person living in the Philippines, we don't prioritize cars. We use all sorts of transport in order to afford living in the Philippines, basing on the Philippine salaries that we have. That sometimes it could be underpaid to some professions, but yeah, we get along with that. And most importantly, we have to finish college in order to get an edge to be hired and to have a long lasting job to sustain our family. Now, the second reason why we value education is that having a college degree or having a college diploma, it actually has something to do with our social status and family expectations. Social status, by all means, that having a college degree in every Filipino family, it's already a pride to our parents that they do anything and everything to have their kids sent to college and then finish, then boom, yeah. We believe that college can help us get away from poverty. Absolutely. It will give us some sort of social mobility, an edge to be at least, we can finally afford, we can get access to all money. That's how we perceive college degree. We can escape poverty. It enhances our social status. And at all costs, Filipino families significantly invest resources and do personal sacrifices to ensure their children to attend college. And it is an honor for every Filipino family to have a graduate child, a graduate sibling, or a graduate. Yeah, this is my daughter. She graduated nursing. He graduated engineering. I'm proud. They even brag it to their friends. And as far as I can remember, when I saw my dad and my friend's parents during our graduation day, they were kind of proud of it, and they even talk about it. They even talk about our experience to their friends, to our relatives. They're proud of us, which is fair enough. They take pride for every Filipino individual who finish college. And our families are really proud of that. Well, thank you very much. So that is a positive a positive impact to every family having a college degree. Now, the third reason why college degree is much valued by every Filipino family is that we believe that when you are a college graduate, you are a kind of person who are personally developed and skilled. You have the talent of critical thinking and problem solving since you finish college. And having a college education, as we perceive, fosters critical thinking, problem solving skills, and ability to analyze complex situations. In other words, we believe that when you finish college, you are smart. You are smart in life. We can rely on you. Our family can rely on you. You have the capability to put food on the table, which we take pride, and help your siblings have a good life, which we do take pride. That's a close family ties. And, in the most part, every Filipino families will do their best, the best of their ability to send their children to school to build a social network with their peers, professors, and industry professionals, so that by the time they graduate, they're gonna have a good job, a good position in big companies. That's what our parents believe. Especially when you graduated from a top schools in the Philippines. You're going to have a networking opportunities which can lead you to internship, job offers, and collaborations which benefit graduates long after they leave college. You can build a network even before your graduation day. That is part of the job security plan for every Filipino family. Now, number 4, which broadly happens to all of us. We do value college degree and even college diploma because we are looking up to migration and overseas employment opportunities. So, even though you don't like nursing, just like before I want to be a history teacher, but my dad told me that you're not going to school if you're not gonna take the nursing course. So yes, I did. I even finished it. I don't want to mess with that. And I'm even thankful. And by the time I finished college and finished my course and work as a nurse, and now I'm looking up to other options, which is this time this is for myself. This is no longer for my dad, and it's my self discovery and self journey. But I have to comply with my parents' standards, parents' requests, with all due respect. Now, having a college diploma like agriculture, nursing, engineering, teaching, which require specific credentials to meet international standards, they all have opportunities abroad. And the best part of that, other than helping our families way back in the Philippines and our siblings in the Philippines, we do contribute to the Philippine economy by means of remittance. So overseas Filipino workers contribute significantly to the Philippine economy through remittance. Just like way back in 2020, remittances from OFWs accounted for about 9.6% of the country's GDP, gross domestic product. So this is our tax to help boost the Philippine economy. So we did our part as OFWs to really pay tax and help the Philippine economy. And hopefully they can spend, the politicians, the government can spend our money wisely for the love of God. It's already out of our control. So we just do our part. Now, we do want to go abroad. That's why my dad let me took nursing, because it's actually as a parent, you want the best for your kids, because sometimes your kids doesn't know what they want. So you just that's part of Asian culture, though, that sometimes you have to take you have to be a doctor. You must be a doctor because you are a family of doctors. You must build a business because you already have a family business, and you're entitled to really be handed the family business to you, and you'll be taking good care of that, even though you want other stuff, you want to do other things, but your family wants you to do this, so you got to do this. That is Asian culture. Even though you want other course, but this we are, family of nurses. Now, why are you taking that course? Why do you want to be a teacher? We are nurses here. Your aunt is a nurse. Your cousin is a nurse. Why are you taking other course? So, yes, it does happen. But as to my situation, yeah, it did happen to me. But now this, I did comply, but I'm never ever going to forget myself. Now, lastly, having a long-term plan and and finishing college is part of it. The government do support you, just like the government agencies called Commission on Higher Education, the CHED. They offer various scholarships and financial aid programs to support students from low-income families. I have applied to this program. Even the Department of Education, they also sponsor students to send them to college, and they even give them allowance. But the catch is, what's the catch? You have to be a top student, an A student in the class. You have to let them know that you are interested to go to school, even in nighttime. I'm just kidding. To go to school and give them an ROI of good grades, and that they will give you allowances. They're going to give you benefits. And even if you're not really that smart, as long as you have connections, political connections, business connections, you're going to get these benefits anyway. If you don't have a good network, so be a smart student. So I'd say smart student, because I did apply to this program in CHED, the Commission on Higher Education. I wasn't qualified because my grades are just good enough, and I don't have any contact in this department, in this commission. So the only reason I did apply for scholarship is to make my dad proud of me, and to have allowance. But I wasn't smart enough to be qualified. So, but I did try. Keep trying. Now, as a Filipino citizen living in the Philippines, we want an educated workforce. Family-wise, community-wise, we want people working, educated. And as the entire country, we value education as essential, as a essential factor for economic growth, innovation, and competitiveness in the global market, which is fair enough. And yes, indeed, Philippines produce high-end workers all over the world, in healthcare, engineering, teaching, even in agriculture, botanist, any agricultural work. They're in UK, New Zealand, Australia, and Filipino brand in terms of quality work. I am proud of our work, our quality of work that we deliver in every company or institution that we work for and work with. So, education for every Filipino family means it is a powerful tool for achieving personal success as an individual, fulfilling our familial expectations, familial pride, including societal expectations that when we finish college, we believe it's just the way we perceive that people are looking up to us, our neighbors. We're proud of ourselves. And in macro wise, national wise, we do contribute to, by means of our tax, for the development of our country. So it's just that there are some downside in terms of Filipino education. There are some problems with the systems, just like every country. And the way we perceive education, family-wise, there are also downside to that. Sometimes you could be, when you're the only one who finished college in the family, you are obliged to help your parents put food on the table, help your parents in terms of their health care, and you are also entitled to help your siblings have a good life. you know so that's how it works. But overall, we do value and work at all costs to get a college degree, and even going abroad, even though that's the last resort, because we will be away from our family, but we're willing to take the consequence in order to survive. So if you ever love this content today, you can share it to your family and friends. You can follow me in Facebook, YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube Podcast. This is Anne of Reinforce Me Club. Let us help each other spread the good news. Have a lovely Sunday. I do appreciate your time. Thank you.